So does the Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Do you want to spin the wheel? I think so. That's why you're here. Let's spin it. For those of you who don't know, I put a bunch of cryptozoology questions in, including your questions, and I spin it. Whatever comes up, I answer, because I am overwhelmed by choice. So let's spin it. Okay. Woo! I've had a lot of energy drinks today. Let's go. The Jersey Devil! That's new. Okay. Does the Jersey Devil breathe fire? Okay, I actually don't know a huge amount of the Jersey Devil. I'm Australian, as you may not know, and it's in America, and the Pine Barrens, I think, so I'm gonna look into that and get right back to you right now! Look, I'm right back. See how quick that was? Okay, anyway, let's get into it. First of all, who dis? What did Jersey Devil? Sorry, I've had so much caffeine. What is a Jersey Devil? The Jersey Devil is a flying demonic thing that flaps around the Pine Barrens, which is in America, in New Jersey specifically. It's like horse-like or goat-like with horns and hooves and fur. And it's a cryptid that has a really old origin story. It's from the 18th century. And I'll tell you about its origin story later. But let's go into the 4 column, saying, yeah, it does breathe fire. Here's the evidence for that. Well, it's a little bit. To start with, if you do an internet search about the Jersey Devil, just a simple one, an initial scan, you'll see a lot of stuff about breathing fire. However, I don't know about this. So like Cryptid Wiki, which is a really fun website if you're ever bored, says it can breathe fire or poison water, which is a bit random. But this is like one of the attributes along many that people have given to the Jersey Devil. So, I think it'll be important to disentangle the like myth and legend of the Jersey Devil with the actual creature or cryptid that people are seeing and the original thing, which I'm going to talk about in the against column, which is, I know we're there already. Whoops. So, the evidence against the Jersey Devil breathing fire is, first of all, if we go into the original story, which I'll tell you right now. So there was a lady called Jane Leeds, which we call Mother Leeds, and she had 12 children and a husband and a lot to deal with. And unfortunately, she found out she was pregnant with a 13th child, and she just didn't have enough resources for a 13th child. She was really upset about the pregnancy, and she did a big dramatic, "This child is a devil!" And it kind of came true, according to the story. Again, this is the 18th century. So when the baby was born, it was a normal little bub, and very quickly it became grotesque. It sprouted horns, it got huge bat wings, it started getting furry, its little cute baby feet turned into hooves, and the Mother Leeds, went like, "Ah!" and dropped it. And the baby, with its huge bat wings, well, not huge, baby-sized bat wings, it screeched apparently, and it flapped away, and it flooped out the chimney into the forest, into the Pine Barrens, and I was going to say was never seen again, but oh, it was seen again many times. So that's the original story, but note, nothing about fire breathing there. So we have the very nexus of this myth, this cryptid, and there's nothing about fire breathing. There was a chimney, but the chimney was not lit. So then if we look at actual sightings, because as I said, people are seeing this thing today, like there is a cryptid behind this, like the Jersey, so you know how some cryptids are like, okay, that's clearly make-believe, like unicorns, elves. The Jersey Devil is actually pretty interesting. People are still seeing something huge flapping around in those forests today. So I had a look at those stories, all of them that I could find, and I said, well, I didn't say anything. I just read, is there anything here about breathing fire? You know, did you see something? Was there a fire? Come on, is there any connection? No, there's no connection. None of these sightings had anything to do with fire. For example, in 2015, there was a couple who were driving through the Pine Barrens and they saw the beast. It was actually running across the road in front of them. They described it as 7 foot tall, it had horns, it had wings, it was the devil. But no fire. Then in 2018, we had another sighting. A man even claimed to videotape it in this incident, And he didn't mention, and the footage doesn't show, anything to do with fire breathing. So in conclusion, I think we need to talk about the Jersey Devil as like a little, like, pop culture sort of icon. Kind of how like the kappa is like used in a kawaii sort of way in Japan. The Jersey Devil is kind of cute now, like Mothman. Mothman has also been cutified. But the Jersey Devil pop culture sort of version, it breathes fire, it does all these cool things. And then we have the like original cryptid, the flesh and blood thing that people are seeing. So let's try and keep these two Jersey Devils separate. So, no sightings of the cryptid. The actual original Jersey Devil I could find breathes fire. So does the Jersey Devil breathe fire? No, not in this instant. Not if we're talking about actual cryptozoology. But what about this one then? Where did this breathing fire creature come from? This little pop icon. It's even like in games and movies, the Jersey Devil breathing fire. But there's nothing actual evidence-based that comes from. Well, that's actually kind of interesting. Myths and legend can sort of evolve and change and grow over time. For example, I heard it turns invisible. Well, my friend told me that it shoots lasers from its horn. Well, my friend told me that it gets triple the size and sits on you if it's ever miffed. It can just become a snowball until there's so much random information, random facts, that it's not true, but it's fun. And then if we look at fire breathing in particular, it's kind of this common thing. If you think about dragons for a moment, they're one of the most common fantasy creatures we have, and they breathe fire. It's kind of quite common for a dragon-ish flying cryptid to suddenly get dragon qualities, like breathing fire. So if we ask, where did this come from? I think that's it. People like to talk about legends and myths and what possibly this creature could do. Maybe it's a bit dragon-like and it can breathe fire and all this stuff. And that's fine, that's fun. But if we look at the original, actual Jersey Devil, and we look at what people are seeing, if there's a flesh and blood creature behind it, does it breathe fire? No. No, it doesn't. Also, no animals breathe fire, so I probably could have answered in 2 seconds with that. If it's a real animal, does it breathe fire? No animals breathe fire. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you like. Sorry it's suddenly getting really dark, but hey, spooky Halloween vibes. So, thanks for joining. Hope you like it. Oh, if you have any questions you want me to answer, put them in the wheel. I'm putting the question and I'm attributing to whoever asked it, so you'll get a shout out if your question comes up. And I hope you like and subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.